Welcome back. A couple of Maine high school students have visions of being an entrepreneur or CEO in the future. To show how business savvy they are, the two from Yarmouth are now heading to a national competition.
Liam, Hannah, and also Ozrick Stewart are joining us this morning to talk about the Junior Achievement Program and about competing in the National JA Titan competition in Atlanta. First of all, thanks for joining us this morning, huh?
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, first of all, each of you guys can respond to this. What does this competition entail?
Yeah, so the JA Titan Challenge is it's like a multifaceted business simulation thing, right? So each team runs a cell phone company in the game. It's a model cell phone company. And there's lots of different aspects that you have to run within the game. So there's production that kind of sets how many phones you have to run. There's marketing, there's research, and there's corporate social responsibility. So you kind of have to manage lots of different aspects throughout your time there.
In addition, you're competing with several other teams live. So it's a multiplayer experience where other teams are making real-time decisions that could impact your business. So you have to be very aware of what they're doing so you can counter that and win.
Yeah.
And what kind of led to you being part of this and being interested in a future in business?
Yeah, so Yarmouth High School has a really cool finance club program, and last year, junior year, I decided that I would join, and Oz decided to join too. And we partnered up last year and made a team, and we did pretty well in the state competition there last year. We also went to the national competition, but it was virtual last year, not in person in Atlanta. But yeah, we did that, and then we kind of just kept going from there, and we got interested in the program.
And I guess same question for you, just what interests you about this?
I loved the competition. I really enjoyed that part of the game. And coming into it, really, to me, it was just a game, but it has evolved into a learning experience that's taught me many business techniques and whatnot.
Yeah, according to the website, you guys are going to like step in and you guys are going to be the man, the bigwig, the CEO of a company, right, and make decisions that impact your company. How is that? Is that like add to a little pressure, like you're in the moment or anything like that, or?
It definitely you get into a good bit of pressure when you're working on it, but it's also been really helpful for managing that pressure, you know. But yeah, when you're in there, there's lots of things you have to manage, but there's three of us on the team. One of them couldn't make it today, unfortunately. But the three of us kind of work together to manage all of these decisions, and we kind of each have our responsibilities. So spreading it out kind of helps manage that pressure.
How exciting do you think it'll be competing against other high school students from around the country? And do you consider this like a great honor to be able to be part of this?
I think it would be very exciting. We're going up against teams that we've played against before. Especially, I believe Iowa was our big competition last year, and we've kind of figured out their strategy a little bit.
Yep.
So we're ready for round two.
Ready for round two against them. Yep.
So you want to take that, Iowa? That's what you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. How did you guys qualify for the national championship?
So we had qualifying rounds within our school, and all of our teams at the school, I think there were around like 20-something this year. It's a huge club.
There's around like 80 kids that participate in the club at Yarmouth.
It's a huge program at Yarmouth. And we had qualifying rounds within the school, and then the top 5 teams that we selected at our school went to the state competition, and our section of it was hosted at Tyler Technologies. And then once we competed there, the top teams would then move on to the national competition.
And
so
there was over 400 participants at the state, the state competition.
So we did that, and then we won at Tyler Technologies, and then we found out we also won in the state after the northern teams had to play a day later because of weather. But yeah, so we did that, and then we qualified for national.
Let's talk about junior achievement and what an incredible program that is. I've been lucky to be involved with that for a few years. It's so impactful.
It's very cool. It's awesome to see them, preparing the next set of, business leaders and all their different programs. We are only really familiar with the Titan Challenge, but all of their programs, there's going to be a stock market challenge happening there, like learn trading techniques, and then there's the big one, business or the company of the year, where you have to like develop a real company and present that. That's going to be super awesome.
Yeah. Oz, what would it mean to win like a national championship in something like this?
Oh man, I haven't actually put that much thought to it, but I think it would be very honorable to represent the state of Maine in such a way. We are growing economically, and I think it would be very cool to represent that entrepreneurship from Maine.
Yeah.
I think that's a great honor.
Yeah, what have your classmates been saying? Are they kind of excited for you and rooting you on?
A lot of them are excited. Our club's very excited. Our club leader's very excited about it. And Yeah, just lots of excitement.
Let's talk about your futures now. You're going to go in here and act like you're CEO, entrepreneurs, and everything else like that. What's your interests for the future? Like what colleges you guys plan on going to and things like that?
I'm studying finance at Brandeis University.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to the University of Wisconsin for electrical engineering. So not quite the same, but I'm going to be doing some finance and business classes along with that to kind of get both sides of it. But I'm very interested in it.
And how do you feel like this experience is going to just really help you with your future plans?
Yeah, so being able to work with people, is going to be awesome, and being able to kind of manage all these different things under pressure is going to be very important, especially for me in engineering when there's like deadlines and all these kind of things to manage.
I think the networking is going to be the greatest part. Part of this, we're going to meet similar people to us all across the nation. This is a valuable moment to us. So
Hey,
that's
now,
the coolest part.
To win this, do you guys get prizes or scholarship money or things like that? Or
Not quite sure. When we were looking at the website, and there's like awards for certain aspects. So whoever does the best marketing during the thing can win one of the awards. I don't remember which company is presenting it, but I know there's like smaller awards like that, but I don't know what the main prize would be.
Yeah, we don't know.
probably a big trophy at least.
That would be nice.
So,
we'll bring that
at least
home.
bragging rights
Yes,
and probably
definitely.
some pats on the back from your fellow classmates, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, good luck.
And can you watch the competition online or anything like that, or keep track of it on a website, or?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
totally sure.
All right, well, you both have to give us
We'll give you guys
some
updates, and
updates.
we'll
We will.
share them with our
Yes.
viewers. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect.
Wonderful.
All right, good luck.
All right,
Very
thank you.
exciting.
Hey, just ahead, yeah, go Yarmouth, right?